Hey guys, it's Devin, and today I'm going to film my top beauty picks of 2014. I don't have something for every single category because there were some categories where I didn't have a standout product, like bronzers and highlighters, eyeliners. I didn't really have standout products in those categories, so I'm not going to put something in here just for the sake of having something in every category. So I have a lot of stuff, and I'm just going to jump right into it. I have everything written down in my planner over here, everything written down in it, so I am going to be referring to that. If you see me looking over, that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to start out with primers, and there were two primers this year that really changed my mind about primers in general. I used to think that primers were just not necessary. I never really noticed a difference, but with these two primers I do. And the first one is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. This one is perfect if you have oily skin, especially during the summertime. This is one of those primers that you can't rub in. You definitely have to pat it in, but it definitely controls the oils amazingly. Like, I have never had a primer do what this primer does. It mattifies and keeps your oils from coming through throughout the day, regardless of what foundation you're wearing. It's absolutely amazing, and this is like holy grail status for me, especially during the hot months. And then one that I absolutely love is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I just have the little sample that I got with, I believe, my ambient lighting palette. Pretty sure that's what I got this with. This primer is amazing. I can tell a difference with this primer, just like I can with the Becca one. There's a lot of primers that I use that I can't tell a difference. Like the Benefit Professional that everybody raves about, I can't tell a difference when I use that primer versus when I don't. But this one really does make the longevity of your foundation last so much longer. Did that make sense? It increases the longevity of your foundation so well. So I absolutely love this. I know it's really, really expensive, but I will be getting the full size when this little one runs out. Okay, foundations. Again, there are two that stood out to me this year. The first one is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. This one is amazing. It has SPF in it, SPF 50. This does so many things for me. This is a moisturizer. This is my SPF. This is my full coverage foundation. This is my concealer. This does everything I need it to do. It is absolutely amazing. I highly, highly recommend it. I have a couple of vacations coming up this year, one in February, one in March, and this is what I plan on taking for the whole time. We're going to Disney, and then I'm going to Texas, and I plan on taking this and no other foundation because it really is just that great. It serves so many purposes for me, and it wears throughout the day. It's amazing. And then one from the drugstore that I absolutely fell in love with is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I have the color 105. This lasts all day long. You don't have to wear a primer underneath this, even though I do sometimes. It depends on when I'm wearing it, if it's hot or if it's like cooler months. But it wears so beautifully. For a drugstore foundation, I cannot believe, I mean, it wears just as long as my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, which is like my holy grail high-end foundation. This one covers just as well and lasts just as long, and it's like $6. So you can't beat that. Okay, blushes. I have 4 standout blushes. 2 of them are from the drugstore. One of them is drugstore pricing, and then one of them is kind of higher end. So the Maybelline Master Highlight by Face Studio blushes, these are absolutely amazing. This one is in the color Coral. It's my favorite coral blush that I own. I don't really feel the need to own another one. I just absolutely love these because you don't have to wear a highlighter with them. They give you a gorgeous sheen on your cheeks. There's really nothing bad I can say about these. They're $10 at the drugstore. I have 2 of them. I think there's 4. I'm going to get the other 4. They're really, really phenomenal. And then another one from the drugstore is the Palladio Baked Blush. And this one is in the color Blushin', which was definitely my favorite color throughout the year. I have 3 of these. I absolutely love them. These are another one that give a sheen to your skin. I'm not the biggest fan of matte blushes. I do wear them, and there's some that I absolutely love. But if given the choice, I prefer to have a sheen like on my skin from my blush. I absolutely love it. And these are like $8 or $9. If you can't find them at your Ulta, I know that Sally's Beauty Supply has the full range of the Palladio blushes. So that's good. And then my high-end blush is probably going to come as no surprise. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes. This one's in Mood Exposure. I have 3 of these. I absolutely love these. Again, these are another one that give just the most beautiful finish to your cheeks. They look airbrushed. They're so beautiful. They're definitely worth the price tag, in my opinion. You're probably going to hear beautiful about 50,000 times during this video because these are my favorites. And then last but not least, you guys knew I had to talk about them. It's my Makeup Geek blushes. I don't think you can go wrong with these. I really don't. I have matte formulas. I have shimmer formulas. Every single one of them blends beautifully. They last on the skin. They are just amazing products. I love them. And they're drugstore prices. They're $10. So you can't go wrong with that. Okay, finishing powder. I use 99% of the time, I use my MAC MSF to go over my foundation, to set my foundation. But as far as like a finishing powder all over the face when I'm done with everything, has got to go to the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. These are just beautiful. This one is in Diffused. I have the palette as well, and I really like Dim as an all-over color for my face as well. And these just give your skin an airbrushed finish. There's nothing that can compare to these as far as the way it makes your skin look. I highly recommend them. Definitely worth the price tag. Hourglass was a new discovery for me this year. I hadn't, I can't remember if I got the ambient lighting powder last year or if it was this year. But I feel like Hourglass is a newer brand to me. Like I haven't, up until the past couple of years, I haven't really gotten into it, but I absolutely love the lighting powders. Okay, for eyes, there are 2. Not a lot stood out to me in the eye area this year, but the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette did. I love this palette. This is not just your everyday neutral palette. I mean, it's really not. It has colors with the red tones and rusty tones, and there's one with a greenish tone, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's not your everyday neutral palette, and I do not regret buying this at all. In fact, I'm definitely going to get the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette as well. And then my other eyes is probably not going to surprise you, but it's the Makeup Geek Shadows. I just don't think you can go wrong with these. I have them in mattes, I have them in shimmers, and every single one of them are beautiful. They blend amazing. They stay all day. I can't sing Makeup Geek praises loud enough because everything I've tried from the line I absolutely love, and it's very, very affordable. So yay for Makeup Geek. Okay, so 2 other things for eyes, which are mascaras. The first one I've talked about before. It's the Urban Decay Perversion. I love this. It gives length, it gives volume without getting clumpy. It makes me look like I have false lashes on, and I absolutely love that. And the other one is kind of more of a recent discovery for me, and it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I just have sample sizes in both of these, but I will be getting the full size once I go through all my other mascaras because I have a ton. This mascara curls my lashes for me. It gives length, it gives volume, and it curls them. Like, I can tell a huge difference when I put this mascara on as to how my lashes are laying, and it's kind of amazing. I've never had a mascara do that before, so I was extremely impressed with that. Okay, last category is lips. Okay, this is going to come as no surprise, but the standout lip liner for me this year was the Makeup Forever Aqua Cream in 3C. This is just a little baby one that I got as like a 100-point perk or something. And I've sharpened it, and I keep sharpening it because I keep using it, and it's going to run out, and I'm going to have to buy a new one. But this is just the perfect color. I absolutely love it. They're super creamy. They do not dry your lips out. They're absolutely amazing lip liners. I highly, highly recommend them. And then for lipsticks, really, I didn't have a lot of new ones that stood out to me this year except Maybelline. I had never tried a Maybelline lipstick until this year, and I like the original formula. I have the color Warm Me Up. I guess this is like the Color Sensational formula, which I guess is their original. I love that. And I also truly, truly love the matte formula. I have 2 of them. There's one more that I want to get. These are just the most comfortable matte lip products I have ever worn. I don't think you can go wrong with any of these Maybelline matte lipsticks. So, and I also have one from the Nude collection. I believe it was the Maybelline Nudes. I have Maple Kiss from that, and I absolutely love it. So, the Maybelline formula lipsticks in general were a big discovery for me this year. So yeah, that is it. I feel like I flew through this video. How long? Oh yeah, only like 11, 12 minutes. So, yay for me. Yeah, let me know what you guys were loving for the year of 2014. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great new year, and I will talk to you later. Bye.